All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, RAWCHA, QADASH. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. Yeah, man. Let's delve into this lesson in the spirit of Yahawah, BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, RAWCHA, QADASH. We're just gonna this is a quick disclaimer. We are not advocates for Islam, okay, or any organized religion. This is purely, our faith is purely based on bloodline, okay, through our father's line, okay, bloodline, okay. Uh, 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 oh, yeah, this is strictly based on bloodline, not religion, okay, organized religion. So, I want to delve into this topic that that basically, even in the Quran, okay, which we in no way, shape, or form follow, but we're just using because they Muslims try to say that the Bible is false or whatever, it's been changed, but the Bible is the only book that talks about prophecy, okay? Because of the spirit that's that's in the book, okay? Since it is the book of life, okay, divinely inspired, okay, not by man, okay, and there's just so many scriptures that's running through my mind as I'm speaking. But let's get this, okay. Up top first, it says literal, okay. It says transliteration 1, 2, and literal word by word. It says, "O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you. I put well, their God is they call Allah, okay, but Allah in Hebrew just means power, okay. It just means power. You got the word Allah, and you got the word which the modern day, well, the people that call themselves Jews in the Yiddish or whatever, they say El, okay, which in the Paleo Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, is Allah, okay, and you got the word Elohim, which which uh, uh, which they, okay, which they call Elohim in the Paleo Hebrew is HALALYAM, okay, which is multiple, which is plural for the word God, okay. You got Allah, which is El, and you got HALALYAM, which is Elohim, okay, in the Paleo Hebrew. But that's another subject, okay. But we're gonna read Yusuf Ali's generally accepted translations of the meaning. Okay, Yusuf Ali, original 1938. Okay, O children of Israel, call to mind the special favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you to all others. Okay. Well, and we'll read another one. Wahid two down. Wahid Dudin Khan. Well, children of Israel, remember my favor which I have bestowed upon you, how I preferred you above all other people. What does that mean? And by the way, we know that the true children of Israel are the so-called blacks that came out, well, predominantly the so-called Negroes that came out of transatlantic slavery, okay, the Latinos, okay, of Latin America and Central America, and the Native Americans of Central America, and North America. Okay, so we know that those are the true 12 tribes of Israel according to prophecy, which you can read the Apocrypha to do with the Northern Kingdom, the Latin and Native American tribes. You can find in Second Ezra's 13 and 40. Okay, Salakia, and you can find well, pertaining to Jeremiah 14 and 2, it says Judah is black unto the ground, meaning the earth, okay, because Adam, the word Adama means earth, okay, or ground, because what did the Most High say? He said he made man from the dust of the ground, okay, in Genesis. Salakia, deeper. We'll read T.B. Irvin, O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed on, and how I preferred you over everyone in the universe. Okay. And this one, Dr. Leile Bakhtiar, O children of Israel, remember my divine blessing. Look at that. With which I was gracious to you, and that I gave you an advantage over the worlds. Okay. Oh, super cuts, man. Even your own book, because Ishmael was not the chosen, okay? Jacob was the chosen. Jacob, who got his name changed to Israel, okay? So now, let's get into some scriptures. Because we're not playing games over here, man. Ishmael was not the chosen, okay? Islam is false, okay? It's just a bootleg of the teachings of the true Jews, okay? And the Israelites, okay? And the true Israelites are the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? And we do have a confusion of face, okay? The speckled bird, okay? That go back to the man Jacob that look like the other nations scattered across the four corners of the earth, okay? And, Salakia, okay. Let's go in. Damn it. Yeah, well, Deuteronomy chapter 4, and we'll start at 1. Now therefore hearken, O Israel, unto the statutes and unto the judgments which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live, and go in and possess the land which the Lord Yahawah of your fathers gave you. Okay? Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you. Okay? Well, that's a cut, okay, to the Quran, okay? Because the blessing does not pertain unto Ishmael, okay? Unto you Arabs, okay? Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you. Adding unto the because the prophets only can come out of the nation of Israel, okay? Amos chapter 3 and verse 1. Okay, hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt. Okay, that's the our captivity. Okay, in ancient Egypt. Okay, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Well, it looks like the Quran contradicts itself, okay? Contradicts itself big time. But guess what? That verse that I read, okay, from your book, that you wanna big up Ishmael, okay? Okay? When it clearly says Israel is the best, okay? Is the blessed, okay? Can two walk together except they be agreed? Even your book agrees, okay? But you Muslims don't agree, okay? Because you're confused, okay? You really should just bow down, okay, to the Hebrew Israelites, okay? If you want to really follow your God, if you really want to follow Allah, which that's not his name, okay? As I said, that's just a title that means power. In Hebrew, the word Allah means power, okay? Because you also got false powers, you got false gods, you got demigods and shit like that, and pagan gods with a small g, of course, okay? Because the Lord of Lords, the God of gods, his name is YAHAWAH, who people ignorantly call, close but no cigar, but people call Jehovah, okay? Who is the God of the Israelites, okay? So if you Islams were smart and you really followed your book, you will bow down to the son of Isaac, okay? You would bow down to the descendants of the sons of Isaac, who is Israelites, okay? Who are the Israelites, okay? Let's go back. Deuteronomy chapter 4, okay? And 2. Ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your God, the God of the Israelites, the power source of the Israelites, which I command you. Okay? Your eyes have seen what the Lord did because of Baal Peor. For all the men that followed Baal Peor, the Lord that thy God have destroyed them from among you.
We are now approaching Stanford La Hope.
Let's hit 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God hath commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great, who have a power so nigh unto them as the Lord Yahweh our power is in all things that we call upon him for? Okay. And what nation is there so great that have statutes and judgments so righteous? Okay. Unlike Esau Edom, who currently rules this world, whose laws are unrighteous. Okay. And you Muslims get handouts, okay? You get handouts, you get breaks, okay? Don't lie. Don't lie. So righteous as all this law. If you go prison and you convert to Islam, you get less time. Don't lie. Don't lie. Okay? Because all a part of all established world religion, Islam comes out of the Vatican. Okay? There's proof on that. You can research that, okay? Comes out of the Vatican, which I set before you this day. And the Ottoman Turks were Edomites, the same kinfolk as you so-called white people, okay? The Ottoman Turks was Edomites, okay? The same family, okay? As all this law which I set before you this day, only take heed to thyself and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life, but teach them to thy sons and thy sons' sons. Okay, so this is about bloodline through the men. Okay, through the men. The men is the rock of the household. Okay, when you get rid of the man, like Esau has done, like Esau has perfected, like the so-called white man, okay, has perfected in his society to get the so-called black man, Latino, and the Native American man out of the household. So then the women, okay, used by Esau to destroy the men, okay, from young, okay. That's all a part of the wine of Babylon, okay? The feminism, okay? Turning the boys into flaming faggots and homos, okay? And if you wanna take down my video and strike me, fuck it, man. Okay, because we're at the end anyway, man. Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 2, okay? For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, who? The children of Israel, okay? And the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself
We are now approaching East
above
Tilbury.
all the nations that are upon the earth. Okay? On all the earth. Okay? I'm gonna get on the Ishmaelites in a hot minute, okay? Esau and that. Okay. Isaiah chapter 40 and 17. Okay. Let's start at 15.
B2C rail service to Fenchurch Street.
Behold, the nations, okay, the nations, that's in Hebrew, that's the word YAHAWAH, okay, which means the other heathen nations, okay. Behold, the nations, let's have a look actually, let's go into the blue letter, the interlinear, okay, find out the word in Hebrew real quick. Yep, YAHAWAH, the same root as, so it's the word Goyim, okay. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket and are counted as a small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing, okay. All you nations, including the nation of Edom, Esau, Edom, who's currently in rulership, okay. Even you're the basest of men, okay. Children of fools, okay. 17th verse. All nations before him are as nothing, okay. That's all nations outside of the Israelites, okay. The true Israelites, not the people that call themselves Jews but are not, okay. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him as less than nothing and vanity. That includes Ishmael too, okay. Ishmael, you Arabs, okay, because you got oil and all that, that don't make you shit, okay. That don't mean, that just means you got your consolation, man. It says, woe unto them that are rich, innit? For you have got your consolation, okay. You got your consolation. This is nothing funny. What we got now? Because the reoccurring theme is that the Israelites was always in slavery. That's the reoccurring theme in the Bible, is that the Israelites were always in slavery. It don't take a fucking genius to figure out who the Israelites, but it don't. That's not even the theme of the lesson. But ultimately, the Quran, okay, is toilet paper, okay? Only that you just cut yourself because even the Quran admits that the children of Israel is the chosen. So it has nothing to do, even your God cut you, okay? And said the children of Israel is the chosen. It's got nothing to do with Ishmael or you Arabs, okay? Which the word Arab in Hebrew is Arab, which means mixed, okay? Which really, I believe, is like when you get the blend of early evening and night, okay? Whereas the transition, okay, the combination of evening and day, okay? Which that's the root meaning of the word, okay? Is mixed. So you Arabs, Ishmael's there somewhere, but Ishmael, in theory, is supposed to be a dark-skinned nation. Okay. Exodus chapter 4:22, and thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Okay. And I say unto thee, let my son go, that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn. We're in the time of major judgment, okay? Where Babylon the Great, aka America, okay, is about to get China and Russia. The Lord's putting it in their mind to team up and destroy America, okay? With via nuclear weapons, and the Lord and the angels are gonna come and put the finishing touches on it and usher in the kingdom of heaven, okay, on the earth, which is gonna be our heaven, and the rest of the nations hell, okay? Because you've had your time, okay? You've had your fun. Now it's a wrap for you, okay? Now let's get on you Ishmaelites real quick, okay? Because you Ishmaelites, you're actually the master of slavery. You taught the so-called white nations how to deal people, okay? How to deal, okay, with slavery, okay? Let's go to the book of Genesis. I'm gonna have to go late to the plantation today. So look it up. Khan, let's get the book of Genesis, yeah? So it's Ishmael. Yeah. Yep, Genesis 37:3. Now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children. Okay, Israel and Jacob. Okay, Israel is Jacob. Okay, Jacob's name was changed to Israel after he wrestled the angel. Okay, now Israel loved Joseph more than all his children because he was the son of his old age, and he made him a coat of many colors. When his brethren saw that their father loved him more than all his brethren, they hated him and could not speak peaceably unto him. Okay. But Joseph dreamed the dream and he told it to his brethren and they hated him yet the more. Okay. Let's go down. And his brethren envied him, but his father observed the saying. Okay. Uh when they said when they saw him afar off, that's Joseph, even before he came near unto them, they conspired against him to slay him, and said to one another, behold, this dreamer cometh. That's cruel, man. Come now, therefore, let us slay him and cast him into some pit. We will say some evil beast have devoured him. And Reuben heard it, and he delivered him out of their hands and said, let us not kill him. And Reuben said unto them, shed no blood, but cast him into this pit that is in the wilderness. Okay? And lay no hand upon him, that he might rid him out of their hands to deliver him to his father again. Let's go down. And they took him and cast him into a pit, and the pit was empty, there was no water in it. And they sat down to eat bread, and they lifted up their eyes and looked, and behold, a company of Ishmaelites came from Gilead with their camels. Okay, typical. Bearing spicery, balm, and myrrh, going to carry it down to Egypt. And Judah said unto his brethren, what profit is it if we slay our brother and conceal his blood? Come, let us sell him to the Ishmaelites. Let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh. And his brethren were content. Then there passed by Midianites, merchantmen, okay? Same thing. I believe that was Midian was another son of Abraham, okay? And they drew and lifted up Joseph out of the pit and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver. And they brought Joseph into Egypt. Okay? So you was like the middleman, Ishmael, okay? A slave merchant, okay? Throughout the ages, okay? So you got a big boy judgment coming for you, okay? You better be fucking ready to go into slavery, Ishmael, okay? Just like, listen, you're just going into slavery, okay? Right along with the white man, right along with Esau, who's a so-called white man, okay? You're going into slavery, okay? We ain't forgot about that, okay? A song or psalm of Asaph, keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power, okay? For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, for they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Okay? Against who? Against Israel. Okay? The true children of Israel. The tabernacles of Edom. Okay? That includes you fucking gutter rats that stole our heritage and running around calling themselves Jews. You're Edomites, okay? From the stock of Amalek, the grandson of Esau, okay? Which Esau and Edom is synonymous, okay? And the Ishmaelites, Ishmael, you damn Arabs, okay? Of Moab, you Chinese, and the Hagaris, okay? Gebal, Ammon, Amalek, that's you people that call yourself Jews, but are not, okay? Pertaining to Revelation 2 and verse 9, and 3 and verse 9, okay? Well, everybody, man, is Jake versus everyone. It's Jacob versus everybody. It's Jacob versus everybody. Because you banded together, now we're gonna fuck you up. Okay? The Lord's gonna raise us up. We're gonna put you in slavery. Okay? With our leading the charge, our big brother Yahawashi, the savior. Okay, leading the charge. Okay. Khan. Let's go Galatians. Galatians chapter 4 and 22. Okay. For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons. He actually had more than 2 sons. Okay. I believe he had 8 in total. Okay. But the 2 that are the main characters in this script, okay? It's gonna say that it's an allegory, okay? It's gonna say that we're just making the comparison between the 2, okay? For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, the one by a bondmaid, the other by a free woman, okay? But he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh, okay? But he of the free woman was by promise. That's Isaac, okay? That's Isaac, okay? Which Isaac is actually YAHAWASHI in the reincarnation, okay? Because if you read the account, Abraham, to prove Abraham was faithful, the Most High tested Abraham to see if he was going to sacrifice, and it says his only begotten son, okay? Which Ishmael was born first. So how is Isaac then the only begotten? Because he's actually YAHAWASHI, the son of the Most High in a reincarnation, okay? And yes, the Most High has a first creation, a first begotten son, okay? Deal with it. Fucking heathens, okay? And even our own people that's caught up in that Islam, it says to cast man off as if they were a heathen, okay? If they will not hear these words, okay? Let's pick up at 23. But he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh, okay? But he of the free woman, which is Sarah, was by promise, okay? Which things are an allegory? For these are the 2 covenants, the one from the Mount Sinai, which gendereth to bondage, which is Hagar, okay? Talakia, which is Hagar, okay? For this Hagar is Mount Sinai in Arabia, okay? You Arabs, okay? You Arabs and Ishmaelites, okay? Which give or take is pretty much the same thing, okay? The same people, okay? And answer to Jerusalem, which now is and is in bondage with her children. Jerusalem is in bondage right now, okay? We're under our oppressors, okay? We've been cut off, okay? As I read in Psalms 83. And according to Isaiah 25, is it Isaiah 25 and verse 7, okay? That we're discontinued from our heritage, okay? And yeah, Ishmael, because you're supposed to be serving us, man. Okay, but right now you literally to this day you still got the sons of Jacob in captivity out there in Africa and in Arab world. Okay, you're still selling us off. Okay, and yeah, we are in bondage. Okay, because we are under punishment. Okay, for not hearkening unto the words of the Heavenly Father. He spewed us out the land, okay? You can read that in the book of Leviticus, okay? Deuteronomy 28 and 68 is that we'll be brought into Egypt again with ships, okay? Which is a prophecy pertaining to the transatlantic slave trade, okay? And you Arabs had a hand in that. And you indigenous Africans, okay? You ugly ass Hamites, okay? And Hagar is in Mount Sinai, okay?
in Arabia and answereth to Jerusalem. Yeah, you answer to us. Okay, in the kingdom of heaven, you will answer to us or get beat the fuck down. Okay, with the royal rod. Okay, and answereth to Jerusalem, which now is and is in bondage with her children. Okay, but Jerusalem, which is above, is free. Okay, which is the mother of us all. Okay, not Africa. Okay, Jerusalem is the mother of us all. Okay, primarily the Israelites. Okay, verse 28. Now we, brethren, as Isaac was, are the children of promise. Okay, but as then he that was born after the flesh persecuted him that was born after the spirit, even so it is now. Okay, yeah, you nations stay doing us dirty. Okay, nevertheless, what saith the scripture? Cast out the bondwoman with her son. Okay, for the son of the bondwoman shall not be here with the son of the free woman. Okay, because Israel is the daughter of the nations. Okay, we just fell away because of our iniquities. Okay, there's no there can only be one name, one face, one champion. Okay, and that's the bottom line. Okay, so then, brethren, we are not children of the bondwoman, but of the free. Okay, because the kingdom of heaven pertains unto us. Okay, the everlasting rulership. Okay, I just want to get that real quick. Okay, woo. I just want to get this one real quick. Is it 18 yet? About to go in the plant. About to go on the plantation now. So I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, Daniel 7, chapter 7 and 18. But the saints, who are the saints? The Israelites. Okay, pertaining to, I believe, Psalm 148. Okay, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever, even forever and ever and ever. Okay, so that's it, man. The kingdom of heaven pertains only to the Israelites. Okay, the saints. Okay, Wagwan, what's happening? So I'll wrap up there, Akim. All praise to BAHASHEM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHEM, QADASH. Till next time, Shalom.